Exclusive footage leaked. Jay-Z brutally attacks Drake in public. You won't believe what happened next. Hey there YouTube. It's a celeb trend here with a major celebrity scandal that's just unfolded. If you're a fan of hip-hop, you're not going to want to miss this. We've just obtained exclusive CCTV footage of a violent altercation between rap superstars Jay-Z and Drake. And let me tell you, it's some seriously crazy stuff. Now before we get into the juicy details, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future celebrity news and entertainment updates. Trust me, you're going to want to stay tuned for this one. Alright, so from what we can gather, the incident went down yesterday afternoon in broad daylight on the streets of downtown Los Angeles. Jay-Z and Drake were apparently meeting up to discuss some potential business ventures, as the two have been rumored to be planning a joint tour or album collaboration. However, things seemed to take a turn for the worse, and the two hip-hop icons suddenly broke out into a violent physical altercation right there on the sidewalk. The CCTV footage we obtained shows Jay-Z aggressively shoving Drake, before then unleashing a barrage of brutal punches and kicks. Drake desperately tried to defend himself, but he was quickly overpowered by Jay-Z's larger frame and seemingly superior fighting skills. Onlookers can be seen in the video scrambling to get out of the way as the two superstars brutally exchanged blows. At one point, Jay-Z even slams Drake's head into a parked car, before throwing him to the ground and continuing to wail on him. It was an absolutely savage attack, and the footage is honestly pretty difficult to watch. Eventually, the local police arrived on the scene, and managed to pull the two rappers apart. Both Jay-Z and Drake were then promptly arrested on the spot and taken into custody. We're not sure of the exact charges they're facing, but given the severity of the incident, it's likely they could be looking at some serious legal trouble. Now, the big question on everyone's mind is, what could have possibly caused such a violent altercation between these two hip-hop titans? By all accounts, Jay-Z and Drake have generally maintained a cordial, if not outright friendly, relationship over the years. They've even collaborated on a number of tracks together in the past, so for them to suddenly engage in such a brutal public fight is just utterly shocking. Some are speculating that it may have been related to a romantic entanglement, with rumors swirling that the two rappers could be fighting over the same woman. Others suggest it may have stemmed from some sort of business dispute or disagreement over the direction of the music industry. Personally, I'm not too convinced by those theories. From what I've seen of the footage, this seems like it was just a straight-up, raw personal grudge match between the two artists. The level of aggression and pure rage displayed by Jay-Z in particular is just unreal. It's clear there's some deep-seated animosity there that's been brewing for a while. Whatever the reason, this is undoubtedly a massive fall from grace for two of the biggest names in hip-hop. Jay-Z and Drake have both built their empires on the back of their music and public personas as suave, sophisticated, and above-the-fray type of artists. For them to be involved in such a brutal, public brawl is just completely out of character. It'll be interesting to see how their respective teams and PR machines try to handle the fallout from this incident. I'm sure both camps are working around the clock to try and do some major damage control. After all, the optics of this whole situation are just horrendous for their brand images. This isn't the first time we've seen high-profile beefs and feuds erupt in the rap world, but the level of violence on display here is truly unprecedented. Jay-Z and Drake are two of the most respected and successful artists in the game, with decades of music industry experience and millions of adoring fans between them. For them to engage in such a public display of aggression is just shocking. One has to wonder what kind of downstream effects this incident could have, not just on their individual careers, but on the broader hip-hop scene as a whole. Will this lead to a larger rift or division within the rap community? Will other artists feel compelled to take sides in this beef? And how will the general public perceive this whole debacle? These are all questions that remain to be answered in the coming days and weeks. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on this crazy story. And as always, don't forget to share this video with all your friends. They're definitely going to want to see this.